Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here for more good old MyGM here in WWE 2K25.
For one fall, and is for the WWE Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
So, we are gathered here for the first episode of good old Season 2 of good old MyGM. You can see we're in the wrestling center, so we've upgraded from the concert halls and high school gyms to a proper little building, which is nice. But yeah, last episode we went through WrestleMania and we completed the draft, and we are basically in limbo, slowly but surely turning people heel and babyface and that sort of thing. So that's what we got going on over here. So we're setting up our champions this week. To a certain extent, we don't have a tag team division just yet, because we can't turn people heel and babyface just yet. But we got to determine the women's champion.
From Tokyo, Japan, Giulia.
We got Giulia versus Natalya. This is going to get quite interesting. I figured it made sense because Natalya was holding down the fort with the Women's U.S. Championship, so it just made natural sense for her to just go for the Women's Championship. And we got Giulia, and I think, like, kind of just based on, like, who we had available, it kind of just made the most sense. It was either going to be Giulia or probably Jordynne Grace, but I was like, I think Giulia could be a little interesting. And, yeah, the other four of the women's division, they're going to be in the Women's United States Championship Fatal 4-Way match. Again, we have, like, no money, so, like, we couldn't turn anybody heel or anything like that, or babyface, rather. So we have more heels and baby faces right now, but that's going to be shuffling around a little bit. Like, we're going to have some baby face turns, we're going to have some heel turns soon, as we discussed in the last episode. But it's more about having the people on the roster right now. Like, we need people. So that's where we're at. We got Giulia Chance right out of the gate. We got the Women's Championship on the line right here. Natalya versus Giulia. This should be quite interesting. This should be pretty good. We're going to go through this match, and then we're going to go through one more match. We'll probably go through week 2, week 3, I don't know. Or maybe we'll alternate. I have no idea. That is to be determined. We'll see how much money we have. But I figured this would be a little bit different, a little fresh. You know, we got to showcase our new talent, right? I think that makes all the sense in the world. And, yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying Season 2 already. I mean, we got a good little match to kick things off here. Natalya holding down the fort last season for the women's division. And now we got Giulia on the roster. And again, I like having, you know, a solid little lineup of, like, a few people that we just kind of have on the show. And then we got Natalya and, you know, that sort of thing. So, like, there's usually going to be, like, a handful of people that just kind of are, like, a consistent part of the show. And then we kind of, like, introduce new people. We got, like, so many new people on the show. I'm so excited. Like, we got Giulia, we got Javon Evans, Obafemi, Braun Breaker, Ethan Page, Giulia, Jordynne Grace, Raquel. So, like, we got, like, so many new people. JC Jade. So, Drew and Aleister Black. So, yeah, I think we'll at least watch this match, and then depending on the vibes, I might just kind of go through the next so many matches, I think, possibly. Or we just do, like, one match per week. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But Natalya is in control here. Just really slowing down the pace. Oh, and then there goes Giulia here. It's like this episode is basically to be like, new season, no money. Which Which, I mean, like, we started out with, like, $5,000 for the budget for this episode, so we really couldn't, like, do much of anything, but I think we're still making the most of it, right? Right. We're doing our best, friends. We're doing our best. Whew. Sorry about that. Here we go, here we go. Natalya. Oh, but Giulia got out of that. Oh, my lord. There's a lot going on. Oh, sneaky pin, sneaky pin. Nope, not at all. I just heard, like, all that screaming there. Oh, my lord. Oh, over the top rope. We're out of the outside now. Oh, no. We got a 2 count there. Again, like, we gotta have a pinfall or submission, ideally. Ideally. Because we need a champion. Oh no. Oh, please tell me. Don't tell me. Please tell me. I mean, please don't tell me we're gonna have a count out. I mean, okay. If it happens, it happens, but okay. Oh, we got 9 count. Will Giulia make it back in? Oh! Okay, well that stung.
Here is your winner.
So, wait, do we not have a champion? Where's the title? I mean, I know in a regular match that we can have, like... I know in a regular title match you have to win by pinfall or submission. Is that the case? Because I don't see the title anywhere. I mean, okay, this happened, friends. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Just okay. Well, I guess we're going to find out in a moment. But, yeah, we'll get to the next match and just hope for the best. Alrighty, friends, here we go. Since the first match was short, okay.
Making his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 214 pounds. All ego, Ethan Page.
Alrighty, well, because that first match was really stupid short, I figured, you know what, let's just go through another match. And we've got Ethan Page and Javon Evans about to battle it out here. I don't know if this will be like the last match of this episode or not, just based on, well, the timing of everything. I was initially going to do Aleister Black and Drew, and now I'm like, okay, Christina, just keep things moving along with, like, weeks 2 and 3. So I want to at least get one more match, like, for week 1, and then we can kind of just gauge it from there. So if this is a quick match, then it's a quick match, and we can just keep things afloat with. Maybe we'll do another match for week 2 or week 3. We will have to see. And here we go. We got Javon Evans. I'm like 90% sure he was on last season and then maybe he left. I don't know. But I mean, we got Javon Evans, and that's what counts. We had a lot of people leave last season at some point, too, so I think that's something to factor in, right? Right.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Javon Evans.
Got Javon Evans out here. This should be pretty interesting. Here we go. We got Ethan Page versus Javon Evans. Should be interesting. Oh, slowing things down here. Oh, sneaky pin, sneaky pin, sneaky pin. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the series so far. I hope everyone's enjoying this little moment here where we're getting like, I'm glad that we're in a new season. We got a lot of fresh people on the roster, so I'm excited. I think, like, you know, it's good to get back into a groove of things when it comes to recording. And it's more so like I have all the fun recording, and then it gets to the editing, I'm like, oh no. Because, like, I have, like, on top of this video, I think I have, like, this will be 5 more videos I have left to edit. But I wanted to get a little bit ahead of my backlog, so that way I can kind of just focus on, like, just enjoying my time off and all that kind of good stuff. So that was the objective. That was the goal. And, yeah, so I hope everyone's enjoying the little series so far. And we're going to just see where things kind of go from here. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to alternate it between like MyGM and Universe mode, to be honest. I'm going to try to alternate it, like now that I've got like, you know, kind of my videos for the week. Again, I'm recording this on like the 23rd of October. So like this should be going somewhere in November, I'm thinking. So I still have 2 more Universe modes. It'll kind of go MyGM, Universe mode, MyGM, Universe mode, MyGM, I think. I think that'll be it. Yeah, because I don't know, like, what the pacing will look like, because, again, like, I think I still need to edit and schedule everything out, but basically with the gaming content, it should be, like, 3 videos for, like, that last week of October, and then I'm thinking, like, we'll obviously have the Monday Night Raw reactions and Smackdown reactions for a week there. Kind of like that first week of, like, November, give or take, right? And then we'll have another 2 gaming videos. So, yeah, I think we'll have enough to cover ground through, like, that first week of November, I think, maybe. And then I'm going to film some videos once again in November to kind of get us through that middle chunk of the month, give or take. So, yeah, I wanted to get a little bit ahead just again because I knew I was going to be taking, like, you know, some time off, spending time with friends and family, that kind of thing. So that's kind of the genesis of it. And I also want to work on some shorts and also work on some compilations and just fine-tuning the YouTube channel, just on and off. I've been kind of just doing that on and off for a little while now. Alrighty, friends, sorry about the jump cut right there. I had to use the restroom. Like, it happens when it happens. Anyway, yeah, so if there was a jump cut there, that's why. Anyway, we're back to the action here with Ethan Page and Javon Evans, and this is going to be interesting because we're outside the ring once again. This is probably going to set the tone for MyGM this season, right? Like, everybody's just outside the ring all the time. Oh, boy. Well, nonetheless, Javon Evans at the counter right there, into the cover on Ethan Page. Oh, and a 2 count. And a 2 count right there. Oh, that could be it. That could be it. I don't know if it'll be it, but it could very well be it. No, that's it. I think Ethan Page is out. And Javon Evans picks up the win. Once again, we have another quick match, so, I mean, I'm not mad. We'll simulate through the rest of the show. And then, I guess we're just going to go through weeks 2 and 3 as a result. If there's anything that catches our attention in either week, we'll watch it, because we've got plenty of time left. This is weird. But, I mean, hey, more matches for y'all, right? Go team. I mean, hey, we had some new people on the card, and that's what counts. And by the way, I forgot to mention, Natalya is the champion, so that counted as a title win. But here we are, friends. Here we are. Okay, so we have a number of feuds that have started. So we have Natalya and Giulia kicking things off here, which is great. AJ Styles with the advertising promo. We had the self-promos down here with Jacob and LA. Javon Evans picked up the win. We have 2 new feuds. We have Raquel and Kalani. And Kalani Jordan has the United States Championship. And then we've got JC Jane and Jordan Grace for another feud over there. And then down here we got Drew McIntyre picking up the win against Aleister Black. And we got a little feud over there as well. Not too bad. Okay. Didn't really like them. They should be combining forces. That's fine. Just a lucky streak. Kind of an average match. Really varied show. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Alrighty. 10,000 fans. That's okay. That's alright. We still got money, which is great. 20,000 fans for NXT. 18,000 for Monday Night Raw. And then 31,000 for ECW. But they use the fan bonus. And we have a network special. So that's nice. That'll be helpful at some point throughout the season. 2-bit arena. Love it. No, Paul Heyman. No, what are we doing? Sir, you have the Prime Bottle mascot as your world champion. Are you seeing this? Week 2. Alright. I can do that. Perfect. Have at least one submission match. Alright, so now that we have some money, we can finally get going on our plans here. So I'm going to go ahead and book the show. If there's anything that piques the interest, then we will watch it. So there's that. Alrighty, friends. So we're going to go ahead and simulate. We're actually going to watch the main event so that way we can wrap up this LA Knight AJ Styles feud once and for all because it's getting stale, the fans are over it, and we need a steel cage match. And we have plenty of time to add in a third match, so I'm like, you know what, let's just end things on a high note, and that way we can kind of breeze through next week and that sort of thing. So we got CM Punk versus Braun Breaker with Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and then you can see all of our role changes are finally happening. So we'll have some balance in the mix. And I think you'll see what we're up to probably in the next week, on week 3, so I think this is all going to make sense, right? So we got CM Punk versus Braun Breaker with Dirty Dominic Mysterio with the run-in.
1, 2,
simulate. Braun Breaker picking up the win here in a 2.5-star match. Jacob, excellent promo, love to see it. We got Javon Evans versus Pete Dunne. We're going to simulate this.
Ring that bell.
And then here we go. Oh, that went up to level 2. Well, yeah, that's a submission match. So, they wanted us to have a submission match for one of the commissioner goals, so that's where we had it. It was right in the middle of the show there. Ivar is now a babyface, and then we've got JC versus Kalani versus Jordan with a Raquel run-in against Kalani, I believe. We're continuing the JC and Jordan feud, and then JC Jane also wanted to get in with another match with Kalani as well. So that's all like just intermingled in there.
1, 2, that's it. Ring it.
So Jordan Grace picks up the win. Love to see it. Love to see it. 2.5 stars. And then Giulia is a heel now. So we had 2 babyface turns and 1 heel turn. And now we'll go ahead and watch LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Once we get through with this feud, we're turning AJ into a babyface, I think. And then I think we'll be good to go on the face turns and heel turns for a little bit. Because we needed more baby faces, but I think it just made sense to kind of turn, Jacob, AJ, and Ivar into faces. And then that way we have, like, a little bit of balance, I think, on the heel side of things when it comes to that. Because we were really heel heavy there, right? But we'll take a little look-see-loo after. But let us go ahead and just watch the steel cage match, and let's see how this feud ends. Here we go. Here we go. Got LA Knight making his way out here first. Okay.
Is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
Yeah, I think the fans, they're right there. They're right there. Anywho, these two have been feuding for Lord knows how long at this point. And the fans were like seeing that it was pretty stale, so it just made more sense to kind of wrap things up. And then that way we can start over fresh with some new feuds, new people, new and exciting things on week 3. So that's exciting. I'm filming this in the dark. It's like almost 9 o'clock. Oh, I think I've been filming for like on and off almost 3 hours, but it doesn't feel like it. But I did take a couple of breaks here and there to get like a little sparkling water. I feel like, no, it was closer to 7 when I got started. Never mind. I got home from my walk at 6, and then I just needed to kind of chill for a little bit. And then I started recording at like 7-ish. So yeah, no, that's why it doesn't feel like it hasn't been that long.
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I still can't believe the Prime Bottle is the ECW champion. What is Paul doing? I'm not over that, friends. Now we need to get Starbucks for realsies. Again, like we've affectionately referred to El Grande Americano as Starbucks because that's like the name of an actual Starbucks drink. And I'm convinced that's literally where it came from, to be honest. Given just, I don't know. That's just a vibe. But now I'm determined to get Starbucks if we can get him. We need to get El Grande Americano on the roster. We got the LA Knight chants. The crowd squarely behind him. Oh, AJ right out of the gate, though. Oh, man. But yeah, I think this might be the last match. But I mean, hey, we got 3 matches in this episode, even though the first one was just shenanigans. And we had some fresh faces and some returning faces on the show. So I think we had a pretty balanced, like, first full episode of Season 1, or Season 2. We are finally into Season 2. Oh, my lord. The goal is to get to the 15 Hall of Fame trophies. That's the objective. That is the goal. I don't know if we're going to get to that point, but I'm hoping that we get to that point. But yeah, typically with each of these episodes, we do 3 weeks. So like in this case, we'll do weeks 1 through 3. We'll go through at least 2 to 3 matches on the Go Home show, and then we'll go through the Premium Live Event matches, because that's only 3 matches there. So it's like the 5 weeks goes into really like 3 episodes. So like if we just do MyGM for a week, we can cover all that ground in a week. But sometimes it covers like, it's a little bit more spread out because we incorporate the Universe Mode episodes and that sort of thing. And of course our regular reaction videos. Now that we're into the holiday season and into the colder months and stuff, we'll probably be filming a whole lot more, I'm assuming. Right now I'm into backlog season, so yeah, I don't know when this will be uploaded, probably sometime in November, but this has been a fun one. I've been really enjoying just getting back into filming again. Again, I don't film like every single week, but when I do film, it's like a whole bunch of videos in like a time span of like 2 to 3 days at a time. So like I might go like in between like there might be pockets of time where I go like about 2 weeks in between filming gaming videos, but when I do film them, it's like 6 videos in like 2 days, sometimes more than that. And I found that works for me, and I'm like, okay, well that makes sense. Because that way I have like plenty of time to just kind of edit and schedule and hit the thumbnails and like the timestamps and stuff. Oh no, AJ's got the submission on LA Knight. This can't be good. LA Knight getting out of there. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the little series so far. I hope everyone's enjoying MyGM. I'm starting to feel a little tired, so I'm kind of glad that like this is our last match, presumably. Oh, huge kick. Oh, LA Knight's back on the offense right there with the BFT. He's back in it. And AJ kicks out. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to film any more beforehand. Again, it's October 23rd, and I'm not going to be filming really anything for about a week as far as I know. Then that first week in November, I'll be back on filming. But yeah, I want to give myself some breathing room, just, you know, again, enjoying time with the friends and family, and to go through my own backlog of shorts content to hopefully go back and do some, like, videos for, like, past events and stuff like that that we went to, because we went to a bunch of shows this year, but I have a lot of shorts that I never uploaded, so like there's that. And then I'm also just trying to learn more about shorts content. We also need to have the room for the compilations, which I think I know what we're going to do for our compilations this year. I'm kind of excited, I'm not going to lie. I think we're going to do the My Rise compilation, because that one was funny. And we're going to keep it light, because like, we need some laughs. And it's going to take a minute just to kind of sift through everything, to say the least. But yeah, if you have compilation things that you want to see, there's another BFT from LA Knight. Winner turns heel. It's like in this match, winner turns heel, or in AJ's case, stays heel. Maybe we'll get a legend on the show. I don't know. That'll be interesting. We just need, like, just madness on this show. I don't know how else to word it. We just need shenanigans. Okay, I don't know what LA Knight was trying to do there. Okay, well now we do. It's like, don't question anything. So, yeah, again, I'm just trying to get ahead on all my gaming content. Plus, I'm in a really good groove right now, as I'm, like, on my couch filming everything. And it's like, maybe I should just keep going this week. And it's like, Christina, you need to edit what you have. So, I don't know. If I somehow edit what I already have, great. But, like, you know, I need to keep things kind of, like, moving. I don't know. Oh! Counter from LA Knight. Oh, boy. That's 3 BFTs to AJ, I think, in this match, right? And LA Knight picks up the win here. Okay, AJ just got right back up after that. Like, okay.
Here's your winner,
LA Knight! Oh, okay. Yeah. At least we finished this feud. Alrighty, friends. We had a 4.5-star classic to close out this little feud here. And we're just going to easy breezy go through the week 3 stuff. And we'll close things out. So this is a longer episode. I don't think this is going to be a longer episode. It's just, it feels long. I don't know. Well, I took a break. Like, halfway through the episode, so that would do it. But either way, we're going to finish out this week. We're going to go through week 3 as a community. We're going to set up the go-home show, and then we're going to go home for the night. And when I say that, I mean I'm literally just going to, you know, just chill for the rest of the night and stop filming videos. Alrighty, here we go. Oh my lord, what is going on over on Monday Night Raw? Okay, so it seems like our mid-card picture kind of held up there, but we pushed out a little bit ahead in the main event, which is great. So it looks like we have Punk and Dom continuing their feud. Javon Evans and Pete Dunne, that's a new feud. Both of those feuds, they're just kind of holding steady there, which is fine. And then we finished the LA Knight AJ Styles feud. So now we're going to turn AJ into a babyface, because that makes sense. That'll complete our, you know, heel and babyface changes. And maybe we'll get a legend on the roster. I don't know. That could be interesting. Alrighty, LA Knight versus AJ Styles ended with a bang. LA Knight definitely the GOAT. Started and ended strong, I liked it. Feels like Raquel Mania at Smackdown right now. Wonder how long that will last. Wait, Giulia is a bad guy now? Didn't expect that. Okay, cool. So we have 21,000 fans. Okay, love that. Beautiful. We did awesome this week. Alright, 22,000 for NXT. Okay, we're keeping up with everyone. 13,000 for Monday Night Raw. And then ECW got 15,000, so we did really good this week. Again, it was probably carried by that main event, if we're being honest, but that is A-okay. And we're in second place. Paul, what are we doing? Paul Heyman, what are you doing? Just, what are we doing? Week 3! Alright. You know, I don't see many new faces at the show. I think we need to get the word out more. Crowd might feel similar, but our numbers are good for now. To boost our advertising. Okay. Okay. Alright, we gotta have Jordan Grace on the show. Sure thing, Kalani. Perfect. Actually, this works out really well, so do not put LA Knight in a match. We gotta get the talent scout points. Show logistics. Okay, so wait, what was that about advertising, right? Okay, so level 3 advertising or better. So let's just get that one out of the way. I'm like, we're gonna get a legend and everything, and it's just not happening. But we still have room for the AJ face turn, which is great. So we're gonna go ahead and get commercial ads. There we go. Perfect. So we have these promises here, so I think we can knock out all of these. So let's go ahead and just triple check over here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so a lot of these are just going to happen when they happen. That's just what happens. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and book the show, and then we'll just kind of breeze right through it. We'll set up the go-home show, and then, you know, we'll close things out. So let's get to it, people. Alrighty, friends, we're going to go through each match here. We're just going to quickly go through the cards. So Jordan Grace, JC Jane, tables match, kicking things off. Let's see what happens here. And Jordan Grace picks up a win. Alright, going up to level 2, 4 stars. AJ's back to being a babyface. We have Pete Dunne and Ethan Page versus Ivar and Javon Evans for the tag team titles. Let's see what happens over here. And Ivar and Javon won. Okay, 2 stars. That's A-okay. Obafemi and LA Knight are in a new feud right here. Again, we were kind of waiting to see what was going to happen. Just kind of see what, you know, everything will look like. We have Raquel and Kalani in a matchup here, continuing their feud. And Raquel picks up the win. Alright, 3 stars. Call out promo. Punk and Dom, they're continuing their feud. And then Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre in the main event. See what happens here. And Aleister Black picks up the win, 2.5 stars. Well, poor finale. I mean, I would agree. Poor finale on my part. I think NXT just kind of, we kind of got our butt kicked this week. All right, 10,000 for Smackdown. That's fine. 25 for NXT. 15 for Monday Night Raw, and then 20,000 for ECW. We're getting there. Alrighty, well, we're still in second place in terms of everything, which is great. If Paul Heyman surpasses us with the Prime bottle, then I don't know what we're doing. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's fine. We're trying, Triple H. We're trying. You got me once, but now I have my payback. I hope you know this means more. Let's keep up the pace. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, we did it. Okay, do not book your most popular available bruiser this week, so I wonder who that would be. But we have 105,000 fans, which is really exciting. I don't know what we're gonna, go with here. I think, okay, so kind of based off of everything, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 male baby faces. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we need to get one more heel on the male side of things just to kind of make sure that we cover everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see what we can come up with here. Okay, so I did something stupid. I went through all of our talent scout things, including the power-up, and I couldn't afford anyone. But either way, it is what it is. We went through, and I think we got everything that we need to right. So I think for this matchup, I'm going to put this as... Can we get that? Okay, I guess we could technically, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna. Oh man, why is the submission match more than an underground match? Should I be concerned? Okay, well, our matches are more expensive this week because of the power up thing, but I think for Punk and Dom, this one at the very least needs a stipulation. So I think instead of false count anywhere, maybe we do. I would say Extreme Rules. Maybe we do Extreme Rules. Do we do Extreme Rules? We do Extreme Rules. We'll do Extreme Rules for this one. That way at least something has a stipulation on this card. So, yeah, we have Natalya versus Giulia to open things up for the Women's Championship. We've got Braun Breaker on a training promo over here. We've got a call-out promo. Oh my god, why is that not centered? Oh dear lord. We have Pete Dunne and Javon Evans in a call-out promo, and then we have Obafemi calling out LA Knight. Then we've got Drew McIntyre versus Aleister Black. We've got Raquel Rodriguez versus Kalani Jordan right in the middle here. And I don't think that's for the title, so we're going to put that for the title. I'm going to actually move that over there now that it's for the title. We have Ethan Page versus Ivar versus Jacob Fatu. So that's a match that's happening. We got Raquel and Kalani for the Women's Championship on the the Women's United States Championship, I should say. And then we got CM Punk versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the World Championship in an Extreme Rules match. I'm actually going to go ahead and just flip this around a little bit. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. So, I think we've got, a solid show on our hands. Again, we'll watch at least 2 to 3 matches on the go-home show, and then we watch the full show for the premium live event because there's the cross-branded matches, and then our, one match that we usually get. So, that makes sense. So either way around, let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.